Do you ever feel like you're doing all the right things to lose fat, but there must just be one thing missing that's stopping you from finally getting lean? I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below because you are definitely not alone in this. But unfortunately, it's situations like this that make a lot of guys vulnerable to the hyped up marketing claims out there, such as breakthrough workout programs that'll torch 1,000 times more fat than any other plan on the market, or a fad diet guaranteed to melt belly fat effortlessly. Hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but that's not where you're going to find the key to your long-term fat loss success. Now, during this past weekend, while attending the Arnold Classic, I had the great opportunity to train with a couple coaching clients of mine, looking absolutely incredible. Both of them been working with me for a while now. We're able to get lean and build their bodies, staying lean throughout that process. And I had a great conversation with Aaron, who was asking me, like, what's the key? What is the secret to my client success and not only getting lean, but being able to stay lean while getting jacked? And I told him it's not coming from what I'm telling my clients to do. It comes from the questions that I ask them. I really do my best to get my clients to think for themselves, to really develop a heightened sense of awareness with all that they're doing throughout the day, to really work towards expressing the best version of themselves each moment throughout the day. So I may ask them, let's say they happen to slip up on their diet. They give into a temptation or overeat. I'll ask them, like, how did you feel? What did you learn from this experience? How can you improve upon it the next time that you're in this situation? So maybe I like asking them how they feel. They overate a little bit, but they're like, oh man, I'm feeling full, I'm feeling bloated, I'm feeling a little bit of sluggish, just uncomfortable. I don't quite have the energy that I usually have. Okay, great. Like, what did you learn from this experience? You know what, that food, it was okay. It was a nice treat, but not necessarily my favorite. It really wasn't all that worth it to me. I'd rather have this treat instead. Well, what can you do next time to improve upon this situation? You know, when that friend comes in with that temptation there, I can either say, you know what, that's just not my favorite thing. I just rather not have it right now. Thank you. Anyways, like, I appreciate that. Or if it is a treat that you do enjoy, maybe portion it out. Have a small amount right now that will either fit into your calorie target for the day, or if you're going to go a little bit above, know that you can make up for it the following day. Easy to balance things out either the next day or throughout the week as well, but keeping things in check so you're not overeating. You're enjoying that treat to the point of satisfaction where you're not going to feel full, bloated, uncomfortable, and you're still going to get to enjoy that treat. Maybe it's just a matter of taking a deep breath, drinking some water, especially if you're overeating. You have that first portion of it, and you're thinking of going back for more because it's something you haven't had in a while, and just once you eat it, you're just losing control. Take your time chewing. Like, really slow down, savor every bite that you're eating, savor the company that you're with, drink some water throughout the process there, chew your food so it's going to aid in the digestion process. After you have that first portion, take a deep breath, take your time. Give yourself some time before you, like, if you're thinking, you know what, I want some more, all right? If I'm going to give myself 10 minutes, I'm going to sip on this water, enjoy the conversation. If at that point I still want a second helping, go for the second helping, knowing that I'm going to be over my target for the day, but I can make up for it, balance things out in the days to come there. So learning from that experience, improving upon, knowing like how are you going to improve upon it the next time you're in a situation, because we're going to be faced with temptations. It's all about learning and growing throughout this process. So the number one tip to lose fat, to get lean, stay lean, get jacked, continue to improve your body, is to focus less on what you need to do to lose fat and focus more on your own personal growth. What's going to allow you to express the best version of yourself from moment to moment to moment in this moment right now. Like, I reflect on my 23 years of coaching experience here, and advice that I used to give clients in the past. They'd have a goal, they'd have a deadline, they want to lose, like, say 30 pounds in 12 weeks or 16 weeks. Say, like, let's try to tie an event into that goal. Maybe it's a photo shoot. Maybe they have a vacation coming up, or a wedding, or a reunion of some sort. I'm like, let's tie in an event to your goal because it can attach some emotion to that experience. And maybe it's walking your daughter down the aisle or something like visualizing yourself looking your best, feeling your best while you're walking your daughter down the aisle. Fantastic way to tie some emotion to a goal. But again, that's a goal that's in the distance. It can get you in those moments. You think about feeling great in that moment, it can get you going, but you don't have to wait to get there in order to be happy and to feel great. Like, having abs isn't what makes you feel great. It's not what makes me feel great. It's what I do in order to get abs and maintain my abs, to stay lean, I've been staying lean for 6 years now. I've gone up and down many bulking and cutting phases during the past 11 years after I lost 50 pounds of fat. But during the past 6 years, I've stayed within like 7, 8 pounds when I'm going through these extended, right now, just in the middle of a 13-month muscle building phase where I've been in a gentle calorie surplus. So always learning and growing through this experience and focusing on being happy right now, every step of the way right now. It's not the abs that make me happy. It's my abs are a product of me living my life to the fullest, doing the activities that bring great joy to my life, paying attention to the foods that allow me to feel my best, perform my best. What is it about my lifestyle that allows me to feel my best? Number one, sleep. Guaranteed, sleep is the number one thing that makes me feel my best, increases my mood, my energy, my focus, my mental clarity, my performance in the gym. Just being able to give the best of myself to all I'm doing throughout the day, get 8.5 hours, sometimes 9 hours of sleep allows me to feel my best. If I get 6.5, 7 hours of sleep, yeah, I can get through the day, but I'm not going to be performing at my best. My appetite's going to be increased. I'm going to be dragging my butt a little bit. My workouts might suffer a little bit. I'm not going to be as productive. I'm not going to be as focused. So sleep is always my number one priority. So again, those are things when I'm having conversations with my clients. And again, after I ask these questions, a lot of times they end up, they're thinking for themselves. They're asking themselves questions, and they're going through it, and they realize, wow, I'm feeling great right now. What is it? I'm like, they're thinking to themselves, oh, wow, I like 3 days in a row where I got 8 hours of sleep. I'm used to only getting 6.5 hours of sleep. I thought I was okay with 6.5 hours of sleep. I can get by. Been doing all right. Been doing that for years, get through my days. But when I'm getting a few days in a row of 8 hours of sleep, realizing how much better I feel, how much better I perform. So having that heightened sense of awareness with what allows you to thrive, what allows you to give the best of yourself to this moment. Feel your best in this moment as you're striving for a physique goal of getting lean and having abs, knowing that it's the process that's going to bring joy to your life, that's going to make you happy. It's doing everything that you're eating, fueling your body with nutrient-rich food. So again, asking my clients, they report back, they're like, you know what? Out with buddies, had a couple slices of pizza, tasted okay, but you know, it just felt not so good afterwards. Stomach's feeling a little bit awkward this morning right now. My digestive system's out of whack. When they have a few days in a row where they're eating nothing but whole natural nutrient-rich foods, like, man, I just feel so much better, so much energized. Or just having a heightened sense of awareness, they adjust their macros a little bit. You know what? Add a little bit more fat. I actually feel a little bit better when I do that. I feel more satiated. I feel just better over it. My joints feel better, maybe. It's just having that heightened sense of awareness. It's all going to be different to each and every one of us. So again, it comes down to focusing on your personal growth, and that's going to be unique to you. What does that mean to you? Maybe it's you find yourself comparing yourself to someone else. You see someone else is like jacked and muscular, and you're like, man, what? I've been busting my butt off. How come I don't look like that? Man, why am I comparing myself to someone else? I need to really look within, do what's in my best interest, do what's going to make me feel best. I can admire someone else's physique, but then come back to my physique and like, holy smokes, like, how much it has improved over the years. Like, to you, like, personal growth may come from managing your stress better throughout the day. So you're in the office, stressful situation, maybe it's a few times throughout the day where you're just taking some deep breaths and relaxing and learning to let go of what you can't control and focus on what you can control and giving the best of yourself to that. So rather than dwelling on problems, you're now focused on solutions to overcome those problems. So again, it's not so much about finding the best workout program out there or the best fat loss diet out there. It's about your personal growth, really learning from all the experiences that you go throughout the day, learning to have that heightened sense of awareness to how you're feeling after each meal, during your workout, after your workout. How well are you recovering? How well do you feel when you're getting great night's sleep? How do you feel when you're getting a lack of sleep there? How do you feel when you're under stress? How do you feel when your days are more stress-free and managing your stress better? So really having that heightened sense of awareness to how you're handling each situation throughout the day, and really thinking to yourself, like, how would the best version of myself respond in these situations, in this moment right now? I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. If If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who'd benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback and your personal experiences. And before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Lose Fat, Get Jacked. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next video.